You are looking live at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. For over a century, Oklahoma and Texas have waged one of the fiercest rivalries in college football. Right down the middle. The AP Top 5 tells you the story. Not only taking dead aim at a Big 12 title, but also a national championship. That's how high the stakes are here today. Now, let's go down to the sideline. Chris Fowler and the gang standing by. Chris?
For Colt McCoy and his team. You compare the coaches, it was Bob Stoops who turned around the fortunes in this rivalry when he arrived at Oklahoma. But Mack Brown's gotten him 2 out of the last 3 years.
And Chris, you know, as a former coach, I love to say this about these guys. As good a football coaches they are, they're even better human beings. They represent the College Football Coaches Association like you should be.
For Bob Stoops, it's a little bit shorter to the Cotton Bowl, but not by much. Dallas equidistant almost. 7-mile difference that Mack Brown had to travel. The Texas coach is standing by with Lisa Salters. Let's go to Lisa.
Thanks a lot, Brent. Matt, Colt McCoy comes into this game with a 79% pass completion rate. What's going to be the key for him to have that kind of success today against the Sooners?
Lisa, we've got to have great protection. Bob's a great defensive coach. They put a tremendous amount of pressure on quarterbacks throughout the year. If we can protect up front, the way Colt's throwing, he can throw it against anybody.
Smooth getting up for the field. So, Kirk, I know you guys have talked about these quarterbacks all along. That's their total yards, remember, rushing as well as passing. Touchdowns, even though Bradford not known for his running, he has scored a couple rushing. And
we decided to go with 4, and we're going to start in the backfield with DeMarco Murray. Has been battling back with a knee. We'll see if he's healthy enough to be a factor today. Manuel Johnson, number 1. Keep an eye on him. He's been a go-to guy. Juaquin Iglesias, number 9, on the other side, also very talented and ability to get downfield. And a tight end, Jermaine Gresham, big, strong, arguably the most talented and most athletic.
Impact players brought to you by Best Buy here.
Well, we're going to start in the backfield. You'll see a number of backs, but Chris, you might want to help me here. Ogbonnaya, well, number 3 will be a guy they got to get the football to. Very intelligent player. Quan Cosby, number 6. Favorite target at this point of Colt McCoy, has big playability. And then, of course, Jordan Shipley on the other side, number 8, also an explosive receiver. Be able to penetrate. Will Muschamp, the defensive coordinator, one of the best in the country, was brought in by Mack Brown for this type of game. To none.
Murray is the deep set tailback. Busts his way for the first down. There's a penalty flag on the play.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense number 37. 15-yard penalty enforcement and the run. Automatic first down.
Henry Melton, a converted running back.
This has had in a number of years.
Fake the end around, dump it off to Murray in a foot race with a linebacker, and he is deep into Texas territory. Gideon, the young defensive back, but that's a 34-yard gain before Gideon can get a hand on him.
Well, the fake to Murray and then the end around slowed Texas just enough and created some confusion with McCoy, the linebacker 38, who was supposed to be trailing and following. He gets lost in the confusion there, and the slight hesitation gives DeMarco Murray room.
They don't take much time, do they, as they drop it back off to Gresham. That's his second reception. That, of course, is the impressive stat that Lisa Salters asked Mack Brown about. 103-3 of the first quarter. Kirk, that's unbelievable. Going to try to throw for it. No pressure. Almost intercepted. A great play by Earl Thomas, number 12. Earl Thomas did a great job of jumping that play.
He's a safety, and he's out there in one-on-one coverage against one of the most gifted receivers
already. Bradford, though, pumps left. Now comes back. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Manuel Johnson, after being denied on the right side of the offense, scores on the left.
The pump fake to the inside, caught the corner. Ryan Palmer out of position, just a little bit with the shoulders by the quarterback Bradford. Johnson moved from the inside to the outside, got the leverage that he needed, and that's a touchdown.
That was close when the knee went down. That was very, very close. Cosby returned the kick, and here is number 12, Colt McCoy.
79%. That's tough to do against air. 79% of your passes.
In the middle of that defensive line, and there's Brent Venables, the 5. We got 2 outstanding defense. Matter of fact, we got 2 outstanding coaching staffs. Play fake. Down the middle, complete. There is that high percentage completion rate. And he hits Jordan Shipley, the senior, his first reception. Second and 7, jump ball, diving catch, and a penalty flag. But what a catch by Cosby.
Pass interference. Defense number 2. Penalties decline. Result of the play, first down.
So the corner, Brian Jackson, commits the foul, and that will give Texas, boy, you blink and these guys are attacking for big gains.
Ability here by Cosby to lay out and extend himself parallel and make the catch. Former baseball player. Different things that they have not been able to show maybe early in the year. There's Greg Davis, the offensive coordinator. A great attack here again in this opening drive. Now we'll see if their red zone success continues.
Read beautifully by the defense that time. Keenan Clayton, a safety, he was moved to that linebacking spot. McCoy in trouble. Big Gerald McCoy, 6'4", 295. This will be a 26-yard attempt. So Oklahoma's first possession results in a touchdown. Texas answers. Pressure. Is there going to be a penalty flag? There is a flag. Null did a sensational job under pressure of getting that punt off.
Running into the kicker by the defense, number 4. Penalties decline. Result of the play, first down.
3 down. Blitzer from the outside. McCoy in trouble again to the right side. Throws for a first down to Cosby. What a fine throw on the move. This, of course, had Brent Venables concerned.
Jackson.
Fumble. McCoy wraps it up.
Sometimes with option football, when you're making a read on the backside end, there's a little bit of confusion. Am I pulling it or am I giving it?
Fired up that fella. Here's McCoy going deep, one-on-one, incomplete.
Bob Stoops has talked all year about the secondary from Oklahoma playing well. He gets back in great position there and gets up, finds the football, most importantly, and is able to knock that ball away.
McCoy's in trouble and going to get thrown down by Jeremy Beal.
Whether or not they're going to throw the late flag here. Beal comes in. Beal has such tremendous ability and speed here. Colt McCoy.
Your senses. You buy coupons there, Kirk, and you buy yourself a fried banana split, and I tell you, that will ignite your senses. About 92,000. Ticket sales split evenly. Here's Bradford. Pump fake. Trying to get down the near sideline, and he does, to an open receiver that time, and that is Ryan Broyles, the redshirt freshman from Norman.
The first drive.
Murray spins and goes down for a 2-yard loss in the arms of Orakpo, number 98. There's a great battle going on up front with Loadholt and Orakpo.
How about Loadholt? 6'8", 335 pounds, going up against a very determined Brian Orakpo.
2nd and 11. Breaking free is Iglesias. Moving the pocket right and left. Receive. Juggle. Caught in the end zone on a ricochet. Touchdown. Broyles caught it. Broyles caught the ricochet from Jermaine Gresham. You'll see it.
Coming right at you. Gresham is all alone. The safety Thomas comes up to make the hit, and the football just falls right into the hands of Ryan Broyles for a touchdown. And Brent, Gresham never had possession, so this was going to be an incompletion, and Broyles just does.
For the Sooners. Return from the 5-yard line is Shipley. Big hole. Shipley. End zone ahead, folks. Touchdown, Longhorns. There is one flaw with this Oklahoma team, and it is their special teams. There said Mr. Shipley with his first kickoff return ever for a touchdown, and Bevo enjoyed that very much. Long, you can see that Bradford has the upper hand, but the better roommate award right now goes to the Texas quarterback.
There's no doubt. The big difference is the rushing yards and the touchdowns.
All right, Matt, and here Bradford on the play action is sacked for the first time, and he's brought down by you-know-who, folks. There is a great defensive lineman. That, of course, Brian Orakpo, the senior from Houston.
He's finally healthy, and we're seeing what a healthy Orakpo can do. There's the matchup we talked about, Loadholt with the size.
Drop in that middle screen underneath Emmanuel Johnson. He is ridden down by Dion Beasley.
Huge yards, and all of a sudden, second long moves to third and short.
Stands tall in the pocket, has all day, and wide open is Gresham. Headed end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. That they don't defend kicks well. Complete down the sideline. He snapped it off to Cosby. The defensive back gambled that time. Jackson couldn't get to the
Colt McCoy going back to the boundary. This is a tight throw. You've got to throw it away from the defender. Not only a great throw, but also amazing concentration here by Quan Cosby.
The throw for it as the run game bogs down. He does just that. Hits Cosby for the first down and more. You remember Loki and those guys? Well, it'll be Miller. He'll set in front of Johnson. Ogbonnaya's off to the left. This is their jumbo look. Third and goal. Johnson behind Miller, going to the corner, stretches for the pylon, touchdown.
Texas answers again. We saw the return, and then this time the big fella, Cody Johnson, nimble feet, looked like he may have stepped out of bounds.
Third and 3. Roll pocket. Throw downfield, intercepted on a beautiful grab at the 35-yard line by Earl Thomas.
And make an interception. He easily beats him there, but then he lays out. Great concentration, gets his body turned, but it was the pressure that forced Bradford to throw the ball. Look at Sergio Kindle from the backside, blowing up Sam Bradford and making him throw the ball before he wanted to.
Show blitz, and they're coming. Couldn't get there. Got one-on-one, and a beautiful snare. Cosby grabs it. So the blitz backfires, and Texas is in business.
It's come right up the middle, but what it does is it leaves Oklahoma's secondary one-on-one. The ball is thrown high.
First and 10. McCoy forced to scramble this time. The defensive line for OU did a job, and he is thrown for a 4-yard loss.
He's actually going to take a knee here. That is not a good sign to see number 8 limping around out there, who's battled through a number of knee surgeries to come back and be healthy this year.
Have to see if he stays on the field. That was the 3rd sack by the Sooners, and this one, nope. Colt scrambles out of trouble, now drops it off, incomplete, well out of the pocket over toward the sideline, and now there's a penalty flag. Was there a late hit over there by Lewis? Lewis was in pursuit.
Personal foul.
Big.
Roughing the passer. Defense number 28. 15-yard penalty.
Oh, that's huge,
Automatic
folks.
first down.
This would have been 3rd and long, and instead it'll give the Horns a first down. Take a look at this.
The emotion of the game, but I'm going to be honest with you. That is a horrible call. And I'm a quarterback, and I like to protect quarterbacks. Awful call by the officials here protecting Colt McCoy. Lewis comes up and barely.
Shipley puts it down on the spin. We got a one-pointer in the Cotton Bowl.
Coach, you guys, Texas wasn't really able to do anything offensively until that big 80-yard drive. What changed defensively for you guys?
Nothing changed. They executed. Colt McCoy made some nice throws in some space. And then we had a bunch of penalties. We've had a bunch of offsides that have hurt, and a personal foul on the quarterback.
Ogbonnaya, he's to Colt McCoy's right. Now he goes out as a receiver. Everybody's covered. Down he goes. Big Gerald McCoy. Let's take a look at the Pacific Life game summary. We have focused on these two quarterbacks, of course, all game long, and you can see that Bradford has a little bit of edge in the passing, although he does have that one interception. Gold drives him back inside the 25-yard line. Stays on his feet with great balance. Gets to the 40, 45, and out of bounds near midfield. Tremendous balance by the punt returner. Orakpo was closing in, and he hit Johnson. Johnson breaking to daylight. Out of bounds, Oklahoma football. Set a screen. Johnson cuts to the end zone. Touchdown OU. Perfect call against that defense. 300 yards, and he will try to extend it against Texas here this afternoon. The Horns, if you weren't with us, had one kickoff return for a touchdown by Shipley. Cosby's coming out from about 2 yards, and he's well short. He's down at the 10-yard line. That time, the Sooners covered a kick. And the Horns, can they respond again? Option look. Ogbonnaya for about 7 yards on that first down. They get about 6 yards, actually.
Defense right in the middle this year at middle linebacker.
Wasn't he a little gimpy in the first half, and he stayed out on the field? Don't I remember that scene? 11:10 left in the third quarter. Inside handoff, trying to get a running game going, and nothing doing. That time was Vondrell McGee, his first carry of the game from scrimmage. Obonnaya's got the first down and then some. Breaks into Sooner territory to the 25-yard line. Jackson hauls him down, but not before he picked up 30 yards. McCoy kept it himself. Got the first down and stepped out at about the 10-yard line.
Watch this. Comes off the fake. That's a corner. He outruns to the corner himself and then picks up a first down. Colt McCoy has 4.5 speed.
McCoy from hurting them while running. He's going to throw for it. Got a man open. Touchdown, Texas. Shipley again. OU's leading tackler is over there. Coach Bob Stoops over with the young man who suffered some problems. And the storyline is how much this is hurting the Sooner defense right now. Bradford forced to throw this one, and there's going to be a penalty on it.
There is no foul for intentional. Granting the quarterback was outside the tackle, and the ball crossed the line of scrimmage. Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Wow.
Defense number 37.
Just when Texas thought they were going to have a big break, they get one as Henry Melton is assessed.
Yeah, it looks like Henry Melton coming from the right side here comes up and underneath the face mask.
He's going to fake it. Null takes off. Right side open. And he's a little short, according to the Texas coaching staff. The spot will tell it.
About to see an emotional Longhorn sideline.
Longhorn football. Akina's team does the job.
Let's give you a good look. I like the effort here from Brown. 3 right there. He misses him, never gives up on the play. And without that effort, Null picks up a first down. Spot's pretty good.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. First down.
Play fake, gonna put it up on first down. Can't find a receiver. He's gonna take off. Got a first down and some. Lewis gets him out of bounds. Is there another flag? There is. That's the second on the young man, and I think the reason why is both times it's occurred on the Longhorn sideline.
Let's see if Lewis comes up short. Well, boy, it looks like Colt McCoy just fell. But
Both
Lewis,
times he's gone down.
he just falls.
Both times he's gone down. Look at his hand. He's not
Lewis is
pushing him
buried.
down. He's trying to grab his waist and hold him up.
Second.
Steady himself. That's
The second bad call.
Hey, the best
That's like
official.
soccer.
31 motioning out of the backfield. Play fake, looking for him, and he was covered. Terrific coverage by the Sooners, and McCoy is going to throw it. Intercepted in the end zone. Lamont Robinson.
After the officials missed the holding call, the effort here to not give up, and he ends up being the guy who makes the interception.
But they're lining up as though Texas is going to kick the field goal. It looks like they did not give him the interception. Stoops is saying, what's going on here? Pick. That is clear. They called he did not hold it. So the field goal, and Hunter Lawrence with a 28-yarder puts the Horns ahead.
Brent, I saw the ball go up in the air, and I thought he just released it in celebration. Wow.
Interception. The replay booth said he's losing control as he goes down. You be the official. I don't think he was ever losing possession until he hit the ground in the end zone. I'm sorry, I disagree with two of their calls. Third quarter comes to an end. The Schooner said, what's going on here? And ESPN's presentation of college football on ABC returns after this message and word from our ABC station to open the fourth quarter. Setting a quick screen. Breaking Madu short of the first down. Got to get it off. Under pressure again. There's a penalty flag. This is going to be a first down. After they fake that punt.
Brent, we're going to have to get rid of yellow flags and get yellow cards out here for all the acting we've seen from some of these players. Fall. This time, let's see if Null, how... Are you kidding me?
4. Comes back with Murray. Murray's got the first down to the 20 and a penalty flag down. Looks like this one's coming back, holding.
Looks like they caught Trent Williams on the edge right at the bottom of your screen. Sergio Kindle. He just locks him up right there, grabs onto the jersey. That's a good call by the official.
Deep first down. Strike perfectly thrown that time to Juaquin Iglesias. Play fake. Bradford on the roll. There's a penalty flag down. Caught by Johnson for a touchdown, but there is a penalty flag. There's a penalty on this play. The Oklahoma coaches are signaling we're going for 2. So are they saying it was against Texas? They knew right away. They're going for 2.
Good job of baiting the Texas defender towards him and Kendall, and then waits to the last second to find a very, very tight seam there. Watch how quick this release is. Wow, that's a laser right in there to Johnson.
After a timeout by Texas, going for 2, and there's a whistle and a penalty flag. And it goes against Oklahoma. This makes us a lot tougher. See, signaling we're going for 1.
Yep, going to change it up.
Yep. So here comes the kicker. 1985. That's 212 feet tall. Kirk, you been up there? You gone around?
I've not. I'd like to. I think you and I can go up there after the game.
Yeah.
We're used to doing the late night game.
They serve cold ones up there. Here we go, folks. Fielded on the run at the 8-yard line by Shipley, who's returned 1 for a touchdown down at the 25.
It's been the story of the game. Bradford, 5 touchdowns, only 1 interception. But Colt McCoy, the numbers might not show it, but it's been the timing when he has stepped up.
3 down for OU on 2nd and 9. That should be incomplete.
Should be interference. It's like a defender all over the back there.
That's interference. Defense number 22. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
And via penalty for the Longhorns. Play fake, and McCoy alley open. Fumbles and battles for the ball. Marked down by the linesman.
Come out as he's extending himself and trying to get that first down. Anytime you spin, whether you're a quarterback or a running back, there's a chance that ball could come out. His knee is not down. Very, very fortunate as he fights for that football to get it back.
Ogbonnaya got a first down for the Horns and then some. Cuts it up at midfield. Set that screen in the middle and nothing doing. Brandon Collins, the receiver, and it's blown up by Granger. First down. Shipley's wide open. Touchdown, Texas. Hold on now. They're going to mark this inside the 1-yard line. This was 3rd and 8. Take a look.
3rd and 8, and it's, again, opening over the middle of the defense. They go after Crow. What a block that time by Quan Cosby into the play to take down Lindy Holmes. Look at right here, Cosby. Boom! Lights up Lindy Holmes. That's a rivalry game block right there. Oh, that's pretty. That is nice.
They didn't take a look at a couple of plays.
The ruling on the field is confirmed. It is first down, Texas, short of a touchdown.
That's a good call.
Great call.
And they looked at it, which is what we have instant
You should
replay
always do
Those
that.
other two should have been looked at.
Yeah.
Johnson right straight ahead for the touchdown. That's his second score of the day as Texas regains the lead. Juggle. Cosby's got it. Oh, baby. I think I've seen everything here today. Those for 2 points. Oh, you're not going away, are you? You're coming right back, aren't you, folks? Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've got 7.5 minutes to go. We can have 2 or 3 more touchdowns before this one's over. Murray, the 20-yard line, shakes free at the 30, and he has run out at the 38-yard line. And
He's coming from the Longhorns right now.
he's going to throw for it. 4th down coming up. 4th down with 6.5 minutes to go. What happened after that young man, Reynolds, was injured? Kurt.
Ryan Reynolds goes down with an injury. And again, kind of the leader, the man who's in charge of making sure everybody's lined up. You can see the effect.
3-man rush. Drop it off, first down. Ogbonnaya slips out of the backfield.
Quarterback who was last year in Alabama as an offense coordinator has helped out. He's a running back coach, but he's really talked with Colt a lot.
Signaling Cosby on the outside. Keeping it run by his hands. He's got an alley off to the races. He's got speed. 10, 5, dive, out. Marked out of bounds. There's the wingback to help with the blocking. They're going to play fake. They're going to throw to Miller. Dropped it. The big fella, you know that they've worked on it. You know how much you wanted him to throw him the football.
He's begged. I'm sure in practice, coach, just call it one time. He slips out. The timing on 1st and 10 after a big play.
Now the big fellow set down as a blocker. Johnson to the end zone. Touchdown. Lead with 3:55 to go. Bradford sets the middle screen to start the series. Midfield, 45-40 goes Ryan Broyles. He scored 1 touchdown on a ricochet already today for the Sooners. Looking for receiver and down in the arms of Kindle. Sergio Kindle. Going to try to run for it and can't. Brings up 4th down. Kindle tripping him up. Throws for it, incomplete. Texas football. 2.5 minutes to go. Leading by 10.
The throw here, steps up, he's out of rhythm. The ball could have still been caught. It would have been tough by Iglesias so far this year.
Snaps it off into space. A prevent defense, though, and they let him get close to midfield with. That, of course, stops the clock at a first down in the college game.
4 young boys. You just hope that your boys will grow up like Colt McCoy. What a class act.
Fumble. Oklahoma's got the loose ball right about the. They were tough down the stretch. Tough when they had to be. They got the prevent back there in the end zone. Out of bounds. And the Red River rivalry comes up. Texas and Colt McCoy. 45-35. There's the two great quarterbacks.
Colt, you just had a moment there with Sam Bradford. What was he saying to you?
Sam and I are great friends. He played a great game. He led his team as best he could, and we came out on top. I thank God for giving me this opportunity. What an awesome opportunity to play. These two teams are great.
This game are these two fine quarterbacks. And in recognition of their efforts, Chevrolet will make a $1,000 contribution to each university's general scholarship fund.